in a region not far from the city is booming with fishing as a livelihood. But industrialized action is on another level that is leading the city astray. Then boom, the heat. Rivers have broken their banks, and water levels of Lake Victoria have risen substantially due to the industrialized action.
The heat here is unbearable. Children can't walk outside without being roasted by the sun. This is the norm of the Kisumu region. With the hot sun, we are forced to either lock ourselves inside our houses, which is even much hotter, or come out and face this challenge.
Not long ago, in 2019, it all started when things were moving on smoothly. Then came a thief at midnight, the flash floods. It not only snatched away the livelihoods, but also the entrepreneurships that were depending on the lake as an asset of sustainability and development.
Look around here. There are no trees. There are no trees because the weather here cannot allow them to grow. Not just that, garbage is being thrown close to the lake. And how can trees grow in such an environment where only bacteria is the only thing that's taking over the whole lake?
Many people think it is normal and have built societal beliefs to console them and keep them strong in the journey of climate resilience. But no, everything is caused by something. Look around Kisumu. Industrialized action is on another level, and this is leading to more carbon emissions. More carbon emissions are leading to global warming, and increase in the heat is leading to more evaporation rates. This is making us to definitely know that the results will be harsh, either super hot sun or too much floods due to the too much rain. Poor waste disposal along the shores of Lake Victoria have posed significant environmental challenges, such as microplastics accumulating the food chain of sea species such as marine mammals and fish, and this can pose significant risks to the mammals, to the larger animals, including human beings who tend to consume the food, the seafood.
Most of the children are now at home, and school is becoming a place they can only visit. And this is because they lack school fees. And they lack school fees because the livelihood of their parents are now gone. And this is caused by mostly floods or other natural disasters.
It is not an easy journey for us as children because we feel the barrier and the pain that we are gaining through these ruthless actions.
And most of these children are also girls. And girls stay home, and most of them getting pregnant at a young age.
The earth is in its fragile condition, and we won't allow that to happen. We won't inherit the earth in its fragile condition. Plant a tree and clear off the garbages that are accumulating our ecosystems in order for the planet to be healthier, because we believe that there is no planet B. Planet Earth is the only place to live, and there is no other place other than it. We will come in, drive change, use our voice, use our talents, and drive meaningful change. This starts with me and you as millennials and older people who are responsible and giving the little ones the ability and platforms to drive change.
This is a city that once was greenery and beautiful, being replaced by dump site and sewage.
This place was once a nice place, a place your children could play, a place your children could spend their leisure time. But due to a single trash throwing, it's sad to say that it has turned into a dump site. But
But how comes this is happening? Here there is climate crisis. Does it mean that the people who throw this garbage don't care?
I believe that people who are living here know the consequences, but most of them say,
The focus is not only in dump site areas, but also in these slums areas. There is no strategy of construction, and you will find that houses are just constructed anywhere and in any shape.
the problem with this place is that when it rains, it affects most people. It affects the schools, it affects the churches.
In all these, you will find that the most affected people are the children. They lose places to play and they can also get infected by bad diseases. And also, sewages flow to where these children live, leading to death of some children.
This place was once a nice place, a green place, full of trees and flowers. But due to poor constructions, due to rain, heavy rainfall, this is what we are left with.
The city looks like this, but as children, can't we do something? Something that will try to bring a change to what we are seeing now.
Our roles as children is to ensure we lead in the front by ensuring that we plant trees because a change of climate starts with us. And together as children, we can ensure a positive climate culture.
Climate change has been making a big difference in Garissa County, where the water is becoming hotter and drier than ever before. Because of this, many families are struggling to get enough food and water, and their way of life is being threatened by the changing climate.
The report from this region is that parents are exchanging their children to older men in marriage in exchange for animals lost during the drought. This is what we call children's barter trade. But why is this happening?
Tuuladeena maxay ka mid tahay tuulooyinka ugu geeda badan ee Garissa County, laakiin dadkeena waxay gurayaan geedihii sifay ugu dubtaan dhuxul, taasoo keentay cimilada inay isbedesho oo xoolihii naga dhamaado, taasoo keentay gabdhaha yaryarka in loo guuriyo duqey si nolol iyo xoolo loo helo.
They say children didn't choose where they are born. It's the will of Allah. But a child born in this climate culture has a reason to cry out loud. If you don't die from hunger, the sun, or drought, you might find yourself married off at a young age. This is the distance children have to walk to fetch water. Believe me, they have walked for kilometers.
Dhowr kiiloomitir bay aadnaa oo biyo ka soo dhaansanaa. Gabdhaha iyarka oo anigoo kalena khatar bay ku sugan yihiin. Cabsidana haysataa silaxa ma aha. Waxaa dhacday gabdhaha iyarka oo in la guuriyo oo xoolo la dhaafsado maadaama reerka xoolaha ay ka dhamaadeen.
In a region that believes climate change is a religious curse, the solution they see is to marry off children to replace their lost animals.
Dhowr kiiloomitir ayaan soo soconay inaan meesha nimaano. Loohi baana daali, qoraxdana aad bay u kuleeshahay, halka lama haysano. Haddaan meesha nimaan weyno oon ayaan u baabi'aynaa.
Being in a desert region, we still have a chance to change the norms. We urge stakeholders and others in charge to impart knowledge about climate change, not just on the parents, but also on the children. It's a chance to change the livelihoods of people living in this desert region today and tomorrow.
Anaga waxaan nahay isbeddelka dhaqdhaqaaqa iyo xalka. climate change has been affecting children in Kajiado by their parents failing to pay their school fees, and their parents are focusing on their livestock, and their livestock have already been washed away with flood. Children not going to school, and their parents are focusing on their animals, and their animals are already died because of drought.
When our domestic animals are attacked, we lack products such as meat and milk.
Families in Kajiado County should think of a source of income to take their children in school. We should take care of our ecosystems by not blocking our rivers. Let us all be leaders of our ecosystems from young age. Let us be in the front line to protect our environment.